Hey guys, what is up? It's me, Essential Teas here, with a Marvel update from San Diego Comic Con 2019. I know this is late, I haven't had much time recently, so let's get right into it. The first project coming up from in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is the Black Widow movie. It's releasing on May 1st, 2020, and like has been rumored for a while, Taskmaster will be the villain, and David Harbour from Stranger Things will be playing Red Guardian, which is kind of Russia's version of Captain America. The film will flash back to Budapest, which is something everyone's been waiting to see, and so it has people wondering, will Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye be showing up? Because he was also in Budapest when whatever Black Widow's backstory happened. But the present day part of the movie will be taking place after Civil War. So that kind of explains how it fits into the timeline after Black Widow's fate in Avengers Endgame. The next upcoming project is Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This will start streaming in fall 2020 on Disney+. Baron Zemo from Captain America Civil War will be the villain, and there was a quick teaser reel played at Comic-Con which briefly showed him with a comic-accurate mask, so that's exciting. Sharon Carter, Agent 13, is also set to return for the series. Next up, we have Eternals, coming out on November 6th, 2020. It has a very star-studded cast, which a lot of people were expecting. This wasn't really a surprise. This whole movie wasn't really a surprise. Everyone was expecting it to be revealed because it's been rumored for a long time. It will have the MCU's first deaf superhero, so that's kind of neat. But other than that, I don't really know a lot about the Eternals. I haven't encountered them in the comics. I don't know their backstory, who they are. So I'm excited to see what this movie is about. Next up was Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And now recently rumors had started circulating that Shang-Chi was going to become a movie. And I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. But once again, I don't really know a lot about Shang-Chi. But when you look at the title that they revealed, The Legend of the Ten Rings, that's exciting because the Ten Rings is this big criminal organization in the Marvel Universe. Believe it or not, they've been there since day one as well. They were in the first Iron Man movie, the third Iron Man movie with the Mandarin, and even the first Ant-Man movie they made a brief appearance in. So this will be interesting to see if it'll tie together the Ten Rings, and maybe they could become a new sort of Hydra if they just pop up everywhere once they've been given their time in the spotlight. The movie is also supposed to have the real Mandarin showing up, so that's something fans have been waiting for ever since Iron Man 3. It'll be releasing on February 12th, 2021. Next up is Wan Division, which is still an interesting title, but I think it'll be a good show. It'll start streaming Disney Plus in spring of 2021. It's supposedly following Wanda's progress to a more comic-accurate Scarlet Witch. Something the character most fans were expecting to see when she first debuted in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's also speculation that Doctor Strange will be appearing, and part of the reason why is because it is known that this show will tie directly into Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It's a really interesting title. I like it personally. I think it'll be interesting to see what this proper introduction of the multiverse does for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And it will be a team-up film with Scarlet Witch as a main character as well, with direct ties into WandaVision. The next project, keeping in the theme of magic, is Loki of spring of 2021. And a lot of people thought that this would follow a younger Loki's adventures and mischievous acts in the past, but it will actually be Tom Hiddleston reprising the role, and this will follow the adventures of the Loki from the alternate timeline in Avengers Endgame, when he escapes in 2012 with the Tesseract. So that'll be interesting. It'll be fun to watch, I'm sure, but I also wonder if it doesn't take place in the main MCU timeline or universe, then what's the point? Like, is it just its own show, or are they going to somehow tie it in and find a way for Loki to come back into our main universe? So we'll have to wait and find out for that. The next project launching in summer of 2021 is What If, and this will actually be an animated series, the first animated entry to the MCU proper. So that's interesting, that's exciting. And the stories will be kind of told by the Watcher. Other than that, we don't really know a lot about it, but presumably the multiverse at this point is going to be more well established and more important in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because they are now exploring what ifs, these alternate universes. The next show, also for Disney Plus, will launch in fall of 2021 and is Hawkeye. As a lot of people were expecting, this will focus on Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye as he trains Kate Bishop to replace him. But it will also explore some of his time as Ronin, which is exciting for a lot of fans because there wasn't as much as we expected of his Ronin backstory in Avengers Endgame. So this will hopefully fill in some blanks for us. The next movie is Thor 4, Love and Thunder, and this will be releasing on November 5th, 2021. Taika Waititi, who directed Thor Ragnarok, is set to return to direct, but the real shocker that came for everyone is that Natalie Portman came out on stage, and she played Jane Foster. She will be returning to the movies, but not only that, she will be taking up the mantle of the mighty Thor. So it'll be interesting to see, because we know that this movie takes place before Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, maybe this could be Chris Hemsworth's send-off from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and she will become the Thor, or maybe she'll become the proper Thor, and Chris Hemsworth's character can go off to join the Guardians of the Galaxy. Not too sure on how that's going to work yet. Also, Valkyrie will be the first LGBT hero on the screen. And that wrapped up their Phase 4 announcements. But if that wasn't enough, there was one final announcement that kind of took everyone off guard, took them by surprise. Mahershala Ali walked out onto stage, and they revealed that he will be playing Blade in a new reboot. And this is really exciting. I don't think anyone expected this, to have a Blade reboot into the MCU, especially with their endeavors into Netflix, which have failed, and now the Ghost Rider and Hellstorm series coming to Hulu soon. A lot of people thought maybe Blade would become a TV show, but it will be a movie. And the interesting part about this is that they've cast Mahershala Ali as Blade, but he is also the one who played Cottonmouth in Luke Cage. So even though we all kind of knew it at this point, they are confirming that the Netflix shows don't really count. They don't exist in this main Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's no word on when this will be released, but it is in the works and it will be coming soon enough. And that wraps up everything Marvel Studios coming out of San Diego Comic-Con 2019. Thanks for watching. Sorry I'm late, and bye.